Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got to go today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. Predicting Dawn Staley's rotations for South Kakalaki women's basketball, the three-time national champions, without Kamilla Cardoso. I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of stuff it's from the other teams. Other teams like, look, Cap, what we gonna do? What y'all gonna do now? Camila Cardosa gone. She going to the W. Y'all, it's all over now for South Carolina. Camila Cardosa's gone. What y'all gonna do now? You thought y'all was number one? Y'all ain't number one. You thought y'all was number two? Y'all ain't number two. Y'all ain't even top five. These are things I hear. These are things I hear over the course of a day or two in a DM or a comment. So we're going to talk about that. And this goes for all the other teams, the UConns, the LSUs, the Tennessees, and the Southern Californias, and everybody who date the demise of South Kakalaki women's basketball team, three-time national champions is here. That's what y'all think. Camila Cardoso is gone. Okay, I got you. I read you. I understand. Okay. I receive it. But before we get started, it is 8:03 p.m. I have not been live for over a week. So it is shot o'clock time for all the folks who are watching me right now. It's shot o'clock. You know we do. It's shot o'clock. It's time to celebrate. Not necessarily celebrating the working week. We ain't celebrating that. No, we are celebrating basketball in just a few short months. South Carolina women's basketball team will be taking the court, October 15th against Memphis Tigers, okay? And then we're going to go on and play in Las Vegas, my playground, November the 4th, okay? So it's going down. So shot o'clock. Cheers. Let's go. Camila Cardoso, one of the best players who ever played for the University of South Carolina. We have to say that. We have to acknowledge that. And we have to receive that as a blessing to South Carolina. That is the truth. But it didn't always start that way. Now, this past season, she plateaued. She went to levels that she ain't never been before. She played, 25.3 minutes a game. So this is not a young lady who played 36, 37 minutes a game. Because I think that's what folks are thinking. I really think that folks are thinking because at a Notre Dame or at some of these other top schools, you playing a whole lot of minutes. You playing a ton of minutes. But Camila Cardoso played a little over 25 minutes a game. Okay? Now, in those 25 minutes a game, she was super, super duper efficient. 59% from the field. 59% from the field, 66% from free throw line. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 block shots per basketball game. She had the highest offensive rating in the SEC. The highest offensive rating in the SEC. That is special. Defensive rating of 73.0. Amazing for this young lady. Amazing for us. She racked up the accolades 2024. Most outstanding player in the tournament, Camila Cardoso. When she's old and gray, she can always lean on that. I was the best player in the 2024 NCAA tournament. That will live forever. She was on an all-tournament team. That goes without saying. Special. All SEC team. Defensive player of the year. So many accolades. second team All-American, first team All-SEC. Just everything was just so amazing for this young queen. And she got drafted by the Chicago Sky, averaging almost a double-double. So how do you replace? How do you fill that gap that Camila Cardosa had for South Carolina? How does that? What are we gonna do? Do we have Camila Cardosa? Do we have some 6'7" ladies from Brazil just waiting in the wings to step up at the University of South Carolina? No, we don't. We don't. We don't have a player. We don't have a player at South Carolina who was fifth in the SEC in total rebounds. We ain't got that player. We ain't got a player who was sixth in rebounds per game. Nope. First in field goal percentage. Oh, we don't have that player. We don't. But the crazy thing about it, Camila Cardoso wasn't that player during her junior year. She wasn't. It all fell into place her senior year. Camila Cardoso, her junior year was very similar to one Ashlyn Watkins. Very similar. To a certain degree, her junior year was very similar to Chloe Kitts. Very similar. Camila Cardosa during her sophomore year. Chloe just finished her sophomore year. If you want to call it that, sophomore year. Ashlyn Watkins just finished her sophomore year. Camila Cardosa averaged 13 minutes, 55% from the field, 5 points, 5 rebounds, almost 1.5 block shots per game. That's what she did during her sophomore campaign at South Carolina. What did Chloe do? 19 minutes, 54% from the field, 9 points, 6 rebounds. What did Ashlyn Watkins do? 21 minutes, 55%, 9.7 rebounds, almost 2.5 block shots per basketball game. If we gotta have some like revisionist history, right? We gotta remember where Camila came from. Her junior year, Camilla's junior year, 19 minutes, 56% from the field, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 block shots. The growth of a player like Camila Cardosa to being the number 3 overall pick in the draft, to average almost a double-double in Chicago Sky, it happened slowly, but it also happened the Gamecock way. God, what the hell is the Gamecock way? What is the Gamecock way? The Gamecock way is you work through the system to be great. Camila Cardosa sat behind Aaliyah Boston. Yeah, she sat behind Aaliyah Boston. This was the first year she started. She sat behind one of the greatest in Aaliyah Boston. Now, Aaliyah Boston did not sit behind Asia Wilson. There was a age discrepancy, but she watched her. She learned from her. She's still learning lessons from Asia. You don't think that a player like Ashlyn Watkins has not learned from Camila Cardosa? You don't believe that? You don't think somebody like Chloe has learned from a player like Camila Cardosa, Sania Feagin? Because real talk, the players that's going to step up to fill that center role is Ashlyn Watkins, who I believe is going to start. Okay. She's on deck. Sania Feagin, okay, who's going into her senior year. And then this past season, she averaged about 15 minutes, played a little bit more and more as the season went on. Had about 55% from the field. 7 points, 4 rebounds. And Adhel Tac, the 6'5" from Texas, ranked 26 in the ESPN recruiting rankings, 5-star recruit. Those are the 3 players that's going to help replace Camila Cardosa in those 25 minutes that she logged in. Now, I anticipate it's going to be spread around, but I'd say that Watkins probably going to go up to about 26, 27 minutes. I see that. I see that. Maybe, 26, 27 minutes for Ashlyn Watkins. I see a player like Sania Feagin who getting about 19, 20 minutes a game. And I see Adhel Tac getting about 14, 15 minutes a game. So they're going to spread the work, the wealth. They're going to spread the minutes. They're going to spread the production that Camila Cardosa had this past season into this season. Not one player, fills the gap for South Carolina. It don't happen that way. It's the next player up. And I'm expecting Ashlyn Watkins to have an outstanding year this year. Outstanding year this year. And I hear folks say, Cap, she's only 6'3". When you say stuff like that, she's only 6'3". Okay. Right, she's only 6'3". 6'3", I don't know what a vertical is, but it's crazy. Mark it down right now. Ashlyn Watkins will lead the SEC in block shots. It's a no-brainer. Ashlyn Watkins will get more block shots this year than Camila Cardosa got last year. Those are the facts. Her 6'3" athletic self is going to get so much more playing time, so many more opportunities. I just can't wait to see her. Go on and mark it down right now, double-double. You can say that right now. Easy money. Like my man Kobe Bryant used to say, easy money. But I'm talking about probably 3.5 blocks per game. And I'm talking about 14 points. I'm saying this right here. She got to average the same numbers Camila Cardosa did. 14 and 10. 14 and 10. She had a lower defensive rating than Camila had. Ashlyn Watkins, she did. Defensively, we won't miss a beat on this team. We won't. But the expectation is not to anyway. And even after this season, this 2024-2025 season, I don't expect the defense to lack either this way. Because we had people before, like with the freshies, that class, that best defense in the history of ever. This defense we just had this past season and won the championship was very comparable. Both of them with number one defensive rating. So, you're literally comparing the number one team versus the number one team in defense and blah, blah, blah. But this team was better offensively than that team. But with Ashlyn Watkins playing more center this upcoming season, instead of power forward like she was playing before, and a little bit of center, I think in the center position, the power forward position, going to be Chloe Kitts, Maryam Dauda, and Joyce Edwards. I think they're going to share that position this upcoming season. I think Chloe going to start. She deserves to start. She will start. And she's going to ball out. Chloe might get, she had 9 and 6 last season off about 18 minutes of play. What if Chloe gets about 22, 23 minutes a game? What if her production just goes up 5 minutes? 5 minutes. You telling me that Chloe can't get a couple more rebounds? Yes, she can. Chloe played outstanding defense. Outstanding defense. Oh, Chloe gonna start. Oh, yeah. Maryam Dauda from Arkansas. She's gonna get PT. Now, she's not playing at Arkansas. But Maryam Dauda, 13th ranked recruit in the class of 2021. Okay? McDonald's All-American. All these accolades, 5-star recruit, all those accolades that she had. Redshirt her first year, came out the bench her second year. Third year she started. 29 minutes, about 46% from the field. And the reason she shot 46% from the field, because it has to be noted, because she shot several three-pointers. She was 32% from three. 32% for three, playing for Arkansas. You know how much space this young lady's going to have playing for South Carolina, playing with better players, stretching the floor, having shooters on the floor, because she's not in the center. She's 6'4". She in the center. She can block shots, because I think she averaged like 2.5 block shots a game. Okay, so she can block shots. But she's almost like a big old guard out there, a small forward type. That's how she play. There are a lot of versatility in this upcoming season with these players. And Joyce Edwards, I mean, I've said so much about her over the last year. I don't know what else to say about Joyce. But I said Chloe, Maryam, and Joyce be sharing the position in power forward. I don't know what order, although I think Chloe's going to start. But we all know that Joyce is special, and she's going to find her way on the court in some capacity. At 4, I would love her to play 3. I'm not going to lie to you. I would. Because she can shoot the 3. She can handle the ball. She can D up. She's 6'3". You know she's athletic. Conglomerate. Maybe that's the word of the day. That's the SAT word of today. Conglomerate group of young ladies are going to make up the difference from one Camila Cardosa. Not just one. And it's just tough. It's tough for other schools to understand that, because you got Hannah Doggo playing 36 minutes. She go to the league, and we're years from that. But if she was to go to the league, you got to have somebody to replace that big bulk of minutes that she plays. You know, Haley Van Lith. Haley Van Lith, went to LSU, but when she was in Louisville, she was averaging 37 minutes per game. 37 minutes per game. Caitlin Clark was averaging about the same. High volume, high minutes. Even with Indiana, she's averaging a ton of minutes. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do with those situations? What do you do? South Carolina don't play ball like that. We don't. Carolina don't play ball like that. Tina Pow led Carolina in minutes. Tina Pow Raven. But it was like 27.8 minutes per basketball game. Not 35. For all the glory that Camila Cardosa got this season, all the glory that she got this season, she didn't average 26 minutes a game. So the teams, the opposing coaches, the players in the SEC can literally just don't think that we are built Camila Cardosa tough and ain't nothing we can do about it. That's not because national media, and it is what it is because they cover all the teams and stuff. But sometimes, like, God, man, can y'all just do a little bit of research? It showed last year. It showed last year how the Gamecocks recruiting was disrespected. It showed last year. But it's a brand new year. It's the summer. It's almost August. And I know I'm going to have some reasons to cut up this season. Because before you know it, they'll be doing a preseason, preseason predictions and all this mess. And I know I'm going to lose my mind. I know it. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Because they're just going to say some dumb stuff. And I have to react. Let's go through a few of these questions. I am so happy to be here. My youngest son and his beautiful girlfriend was here a few days. It was amazing. Great time. Put some stuff on the grill. Had my old Gamecock apron on. Doing my thing. Had my own Gamecock bucket hat. I ain't wore that. I ain't never. Honest, I haven't worn a bucket hat since I was in Iraq. So it brought me back to some times. I'm telling you, it brought me back to some times. It say, Virgil Wimmerly, what's up, my guy? Margaret, how you doing on this Monday night? Miracle writer for you. What is up? Robert, what up, Cap? 901 Memphis here. Love the video on the Tigers. Let's get it. Memphis, and I appreciate you, Robert. Memphis is, I like what happened. Real talk, I like what happened. I would have preferred that to be a regular season game instead of a exhibition game, but they were promised. They were promised. It was promised for us to play them, and that we played them, back in 2022. So it's our turn to go there. Regardless of the fact, we're playing there, FedEx Forum. It's going to be a great environment. Never been to Memphis before. Definitely want to try the food. Definitely will try the food. And I think it's great. I mean, I don't like playing exhibition games against nobodies. I don't. Because you see a lot of teams, and it really angers me. You see a lot of teams play these exhibition games, and it be against no-name opponents. They score like 1 trillion points, and it's no competition. I believe that you get better by having competition. Now, Memphis is a solid basketball team. I'm not saying at all that they have any shot of beating us. Not saying that whatsoever. Ain't going to happen. They're going to get beat down. What I am saying is they playing at home. It's going to be a lot of their fans there. It's going to be a lot of fans there who want to see our team. But it's going to be a quote-unquote raucous crowd, and they're going to play solid basketball, I believe. And the game won't count. They will get solid competition against a team in Memphis who's trying to, set the bar. So you setting the bar as high as possible when you're playing South Carolina. The bar is set. This is the team of 2024, 25, just like they were team in 2023, 2024. Okay, now here's the situation. Situation is we're supposed to play Memphis, regular season game, but now we ain't playing Memphis in a regular season game. So now we got to play somebody else. I don't know who they're going to be. I have no idea who they're going to be. I know who I want. I want Southern Cal. I want Notre Dame. I want competition. I want good basketball because you're playing great basketball teams. That brings more viewers. That brings more spotlight to the ladies. There's more advertising, more NIL. There's all these cool things. I want competition. Dude, I don't know who we're going to play. Probably, I think it'll probably be somebody from the ACC. Probably someone for the ACC. But that's not what I want. I want, since we're going over to UCLA, us to play Southern California. That's what I want in LA. We do our West Coast two-step. We need to go Southern Cal, UCLA, Southern Cal, and my year is perfect. Because then we got LSU at home. We got LSU at home, and we got UConn at home, and we got Texas at home. It just made me so happy. Rob Aaron's Cap, our Lady Gamecocks girl basketball team going to put their foot on the neck. Go Gamecocks. You already know, bro. Robin, thank you for the comment as always, my brother. It's been obviously, if you watch the Twitters and the social medias and stuff like that, you've seen the workouts, you've seen in the gym, you've seen all these cool things, you've seen the young ladies getting more fit, getting stronger. You see Pow working on her shot, Raven working on her shot, Chloe doing ball handling, just seeing all these great things. MiLaysia Fulwiley in the lab with a pen and the pad doing her thing. Just imagine, because we see by now, you've seen the videos, the clips of Dauda and Maddy and Joyce, talking to the media, 6 days ago. We've seen that, right? And pretty much all three of them said it was like almost like an intimidating experience for them, going into these to this team, because this team was undefeated last season. They haven't lost a game, and they don't want to be in a situation where they cause a team like this to lose a basketball game. What other 5-star recruits say some mess like that? I'll wait. None. Nobody says 5-star recruits, number 3, number 12, and Dauda at the time was number 13 in her recruiting class of 2021. Don't go to no basketball team saying, I don't want to mess up the other squad. But these young ladies know that they're going into a situation, multiple All-Stars, multiple All-Americans, multiples. They ain't going to a Kentucky. They ain't going to a Arkansas. They ain't going to a Clemson. They ain't going to those squads. Because if they went to those squads, they would be the star. If Joyce Edwards was not going to South Carolina and went to Clemson, she'll be counting on to try to take them to the promised land. She would. As a freshman, that would be the expectation. That would be the weight on her shoulders. It's like, we're going to take this team who's never been anywhere to a championship, to a ACC championship, and then to the tournament, all these good things. That's not what South Carolina. Joyce absolutely has no pressure on her. The number 3 ranked by ESPN, number 1 in my heart, has no pressure on her going into the season. None. Maddy has zero pressure on herself. None. Second best point guard in this recruiting class has no pressure at all. But if she went to, say, a Michigan, if she went to, say, a Maryland, if she went to Maryland, remember she from that area, and that's how they talk area. You know what I'm saying? But Maddy left the mambo sauce, came down here to the pig feet and sweet tea. That's what she left. She's not the starting point guard. You got Raven and Powell, the quote-unquote 2 starting point guards. She got to make her rounds in that rotation. She's a baller, but ain't no pressure on her. Dauda, she got 2 years here. There's a little pressure on her, though. She's a little pressure on her because she already been in the game. She been playing SEC ball. She gave us 19 last time we played Arkansas. There's some pressure on her. Okay? But the other 2 ladies, ain't none. Adhel Tac, it ain't no pressure on Adhel Tac. Not in the least. She's coming off an injury. She's not counting on this season for minutes like that. She's not. I wouldn't be surprised if Adhel Tac get about 10 minutes a game. I would not. It won't. And it's not like will be a failure or any of those things if she got 10 to 12 minutes a game. Not at all. The expectation for these rookies are to get 10 to 12 minutes per basketball game on this team. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not like that at some of these other teams, most of these other teams. But Carolina, come on now. Dr. Rice said, we'll be fine. What's up, my guy? Dr. Rice, what's good? Robert said, the rotation is the least of South Carolina problems or a good problem to have. Yeah, if we talking about this July 29th, we talking about rotation issues or rotation problems or rotation, it just means that we just got so much talent in the basketball team. But how crazy is it? How amazing is it? How awesome is it that none of these players transferred out? On a team that has the most talent, none of these players transferred to another team, another university. I don't know what they selling down there in Carolina. I don't know. But whatever it is, I wish I can buy some of it because they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. It's so crazy. It's so amazing, especially this span of NIL, this era of NIL, that you would expect there'll be more movement. Because, man, I can't deal with being the 8th, 9th player on no team. Because I'm the 8th or 9th player on this superstar team, but I could go to another team that's a mid-level team, and I could play 30-some minutes, easy, 35, 36 minutes, easy, because I was everything in high school. Not on this team. Not on this team. Ernest Boyd. Hello, Camilla. Our Gamecocks are going to take care of business. I'm ready. The season's not coming fast enough. Repeat tour. You got it, brother. You got it. It's like, I don't know. I can't wait for the calendar to turn to August the 1st. And then we can say, oh, snap. Practice is going to be starting soon. You know, that I mean, talking about the preseason practice. You know, it's like soon the schedules, because schedules normally come out, you know, first or second week in September. You know, oh, now we can plan for the future. Oh, I can get this game, get that game, because I want to go there, I want to go here. And, oh, we'll travel. Let my wife know, say, oh, baby, we're going to travel on this game right here. You know, all those good things. Because right now it's kind of tough. Because we don't know the schedule yet. We know some non-conference games. We do. We know some of them. We know some of them. We don't know none of the conference games. We don't know when we play on UConn. We don't. Well, we do know when we play on UConn. Let me back up. We don't know when we play in Texas. We don't know when we playing LSU. And I got that game circled with a star, purple star. Can't wait for that game. Ain't no telling what the hell Cam will gonna win that day. Because I know I'm gonna be on TV that day. Because I'm at the fool. Robert, hey Cap, do you think the strengths lie in the post or the wings? Yo, Robert, that's a good question. That is a great question. The post or the wings? You know what, bro? I'm gonna take that question and I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Post or the wings? Who's our strengths? Which one? Because we're deep in both. But I'm going to talk about that in tomorrow night's show. Thank you, Robert. And if you got like a topic or something of that nature, just DM me, email me, make a comment, one of those things, you know, and we'll talk about it. Virtual Women said Adhel Tac is going to make you guys forget Camilla. Woo! Ho! Shots fired. Adhel Tac is nice. Not gonna lie, she is nice. She is a wonderful basketball player. Great size, great fundamentals, play defense, block shots, got a nice little jumper. She can play ball. And again, I don't know how good she's gonna be because she wasn't healthy her senior year or junior year. But if she is as good as I think she's gonna be, y'all can cancel the next season. Going to cancel it. If Adhel Tac is who I think she's going to be next season, much like this season, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Done. Cancel the season. South Carolina will three-peat. Carolina will three-peat. Carolina will win. Yo, that's a lot of championships. My brain can't even think that high. That's a lot of championships. That I believe. I mean, I'm already saying this year. I don't know what the line is. I guess it's too early to put a line on if Carolina gonna repeat. I think I saw that though. I saw the line. It was like bad odds. It was bad odds. You know, you ain't gonna make no money off of it because we're a high favorite to repeat. So I mean, I can't bet that because it's, I can't make no money off of it. Carolina winning this year. And then the 2025, 2026 season with Adhel getting stronger, better. Joyce, Maddy, MiLaysia, Tessa. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Sometimes I just sit back. I go out on the patio with a nice old glass of sweet tea. Put my feet up on the umbrella and everything. Sit back and I say, man, them teams hate the Gamecocks. I was like, man, them coaches be like, damn, I don't like them Gamecocks. It really got to irritate people. I'm telling you, it really have to irritate people. It's so sad. It's so sad, but I'm sorry for your loss. I am. This is from Ernest. Maryam Dauda has that 3-point range, and we know our defense on the Don is going to be top notch. Yeah, but thank you. Because at Arkansas was a bad basketball team. I think they were 18-15. But they were a bad basketball team because records are very deceptive. Because you're choosing who you want to play. So if you put some Coker College and a couple of Francis Marions on there on your record and stuff, You know, and I can't diss Francis Marion because I went there for 2 years. Francis Marion started me out on my journey of life. You know what I'm saying? Good old Florence, yeah. Palmetto Road, whatever it was. I don't remember. I'm getting older. But if you cook your schedule, but then you play some really, really good teams, like, oh my God, we should have played tougher. Because the perception is we're better than we were. Arkansas wasn't a good team. It just was not a good basketball team. It wasn't. But Dauda could shoot the three. The numbers are where they are. And she shot 32% from three. 6'4". It's just awesome. It's just awesome for her to come to South Carolina. And yes, her defense is going to get better because Arkansas's defense sucked. They weren't very good. But she knows, this young lady knows that the way for her to get on the court, just like everybody knows, you got to play defense. So I think she's going to become a much better defensive player, and then shoot, threes occasionally. But it's going to start with defense with Dawn Staley. We know that. Lisa Boyer, we know that. We know it. Versus to this squad is flat out loaded. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Norman Cook, Captain Will, I salute you on a brilliant breakdown of Gamecocks basketball. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to be different than the other cats in whatever sports. I try to be funny. I try to be knowledgeable. I try to be unbiased. I try. I don't always work out, but I try to be. I do. Robert says, spread the wealth. Share them minutes, man. Share them minutes, man. And y'all remember that? What was that movie? Hard out here for a pen. I can't remember the name of the movie. Somebody help me out. I cannot remember that movie. Name of the movie. Had Terrence Howard and stuff in it. Man, like butter on a hot bread, man. Cap, who's your pick for leading scorer this season? This from Virgil Women. My pick for leading scorer is MiLaysia Fulwiley. She's my pick. I think she's going to lead the team in scoring. I think Fulwiley is going to average, because this last year she had 11, 12 minutes a game. 11, 12 points per game off the bench. I see Fulwiley averaging 15, 16 points a game this season. I really do. She's going to play more minutes. She played about 20 minutes, 19, 20 minutes a game. And it's always been a conversation. Should she start? Should she come off the bench? I don't care. At this point, I don't care if she starts or come off the bench. It don't matter. The right side of the brain says, okay, keep it what you got with Bree and Powell and Hollywood and, Chloe and Watkins, rock with that. And the left side of my brain say, hold up. I want her to get as many minutes as possible. I want her to do the thing. I want to show off for the city. That's what I want. I want to say all these things, but I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe Dawn going to run it back with the squad she had, but MiLaysia Fulwiley will lead the second group, and she will get her shots when she wants to get those shots. At least she's going to be the leading scorer. And she's the leading scorer. Tommy Mills, Memphis is awesome. Blues, jazz, barbecue, Mississippi River. Elvis Presley's Graceland, his car and plane in the museum. I've heard so many great things about Memphis. I am telling you, no lie. I heard so many, and I heard the food is straight up awesome. And I didn't even rock with jazz until I got older. Now I be like, when I'm preparing for a show, I'm researching for a show, I got jazz playing in the background. I'm like, oh, it's kind of smooth. It's nice. I went to a jazz club up in Charlotte. It was amazing. It was great. I had a great time. It was like, whoa, I've been sleeping on this stuff. I'm telling you, I'm not really a blues cat, but I can rock with it. Barbecue, it's going to be a problem for me. I got to make sure I take my high blood pressure pill for that one right there. I'm telling you. Mississippi River. Elvis Presley. I watched that movie, Elvis. It came out, last year? Phenomenal movie. I was like, what in the world? That was a great movie. If y'all didn't watch that movie, because I wasn't an Elvis fan like that, I watched that movie. I'm like, wow, that was a great movie. Some of the movies that I watched, what's the other movie? It was it was another great movie. Wife and I watched it on HBO sometime. But the movies that I like to watch, the movies that I'm not accustomed to listen to the music. But then I find myself I'm digging the movie, so I go back and I watch and I listen to the music. I'm like, what, man, this is crazy. Good movies. Good movies. But the Miles, good stuff, Cap. Asian Draymond, the real USC is in Cali, baby. What's up, my guy? My guy, my guy, I can't see your face, so I don't know. What is up? What is up? It's all good. It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. The real USC in Cali, baby. I wish we played, and you wish we played too. It just, I mean, please let athletic directors get this thing together and everybody make money. Everybody make money. 1 versus 2. Because I believe in Southern Cal being the number 2 ranked team when it starts out. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. The starters be the ones who show the defensive work in practice. That's why Chloe made it. John Pittman. You're right, brother. You're right. Because I heard last year during the offseason, Chloe was giving them work in practice. That's what I heard. I'm just saying. So for the folks who saying, why is Chloe starting? All these this and that. Why is she doing that? Because Chloe be balling her butt off in practice. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's all I'm saying. Ernest Boyd, Captain, that's a standard for Dawn. And the staff is built in South Carolina. 5-star players don't want to be the ones to let their team down. And they want these young ladies are going to ball out. You're right, brother. You're right. When you got 5-star recruits coming in and saying, I got to play hard-nosed defense to get in the basketball game. You talking about players who are already ultra-athletic, ultra-talented, getting them to buy in on defense. And some of these players ain't playing defense in their life. They just score, because that's what they do. But you got players who are buying in like that and doing all those great things. Hustle and Flow. That was the name of the movie. Hustle and Flow. It just came to me. Hustle and Flow. Great movie. Does the 105 The Game give women's basketball enough coverage? Nope. They don't. Not at all. They don't. Not at all. That's what Cedric Dickens. They don't at all. And I don't hear this, no shade to 105 or 107.5, whatever it is. 107.5 The Game. I ain't giving no shade to any of those, but they don't. I don't think, and with that being said, I don't think a lot of them give the coverage that they deserve. So that's why I'm on here every day talking about it. I'm on every day talking about it. I can talk about football. Football's starting up. We got practice coming up this week. You know, I can talk about football if I chose to. And if I chose to talk about football, I'll be the best one talking about football. But I choose to talk about women's basketball. And I love women's basketball. That's what I love. But make no mistake about it. 107.5. If y'all want to, the reels, if you want to get the real deal from Captain Will, the real deal from Captain Will, that was bars. The real deal from Captain Will talking about Gamecock women's basketball, you let me know. You let me know. A cat who already got the ingrained audience, who are passionate about women's basketball, not just a footnote. Not just a footnote. Yo, with that being said, this includes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. We'll see you very soon. Very soon. Make sure you like. Follow me on Twitter, Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. If you want to be a member, go to my page and become a member. We got to do a live, members only type vibe soon. I need to give away some stuff. We need to just have some fun. Have some fun. Vernon Kelly, thank you. Thank you for a donation. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. If you want me to do some shout outs on a birthday or something, if you're in trouble with your wife and you need a helping hand from Captain Will to say, I'm sorry, just let a brother know. Let a brother know. You're not rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go.